and welcome to It's an Honor to Be Nominated, the most incredible movie journalism podcast there's ever been or ever will be. So I have decreed. Joining me today is...
Cryptid, consultant to bugs.
And...
Shayla.
And...
Matthew E. Matthews.
Incredible. Now, it's wonderful to have Cryptid here, a consultant to bugs. We're going to interview you primarily about A Bug's Life and ants and why they came out in the same year. I mean, what's going on there?
It's actually a funny story. Well, it's not actually that funny.
Oh, no.
Good.
It's just, when scripts get opted,
Yeah.
sometimes they get co-opted.
Oh, so true, so
yeah,
true.
yeah.
And, it's also a case of, oh, look what they've got over there. Oh, I'll have a little bit of that.
Oh, yes.
This
so
is good stuff.
true.
And this is perfect because I have been, as I introduced the show, this is the best movie journalism podcast there is or ever will be. And I think we're going to have to make some big moves to ensure that remains true. Number one, book Encrypted, the bug consultant, as a guest to really drill down on the ants A Bug's Life debacle. Number two, we got to take out some of these other movie podcasts.
Oh, absolutely.
How did this get made? Heard of it?
Oh,
Good.
Never heard of it.
Good.
No.
erased from time.
Exactly.
Films to be buried with? Heard of it?
Oh,
Nope. Not anymore.
Good.
Sounds dead.
I'm glad. What about Unspooled? Heard of it?
nope.
Not anymore.
Thank goodness. Script notes?
No.
Not
Nothing.
Nope.
one bit.
Gone.
Well, okay. Well, it seems like our main competition has already been sort of sucked out of the zeitgeist. So, are there any other podcasts that you think we need to deal with?
Movie podcast.
I don't think there are any podcasts about movies.
Not anymore. Only
good.
this one.
Wait. What about the Event Cinemas Roundup?
Oh, I mean,
Well,
that one.
I know that they're at the top of the game, but I think that we can beat them.
We time assassinated everyone else, but come on.
Yeah, that's like the big bad, If our podcast was a protagonist,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it would be the big bad.
We would have to be some sort of plucky underdog to
Yeah.
be able to take them on.
Exactly.
And we are. That's what I'm saying. We're at Act 2. It's time for the final
We're
showdown.
at Act 2 already?
Yeah.
whoa.
How many episodes have we been doing this podcast? 1,000?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
we've released far fewer than that, admittedly. But we've done 1,000 of them. So this
Some
is
would say
clearly...
not few enough.
This is clearly Act 2 at this point. I mean, I know. Once Event Cinemas Roundup absorbed Birch, Carroll, and Coyle Wrapped, and they formed into a even greater power than before, it seemed insurmountable odds, but I think we can really do this.
I'm just...
How about we get back into the podcast? We talk about movies that we like, and by the end of things, we'll have the confidence.
I told you that I couldn't do the podcast no more. I told you I would come for emotional support, but I'm out of the game. My wife says that I've got to attend to other business, and that's fair enough. Previously, I was emotionally neglecting her, but now I'm committed. I'm understanding. I'm seeking help, and I'm just here for emotional support. There's nothing you could say to convince me to change my mind and get back in the game.
A classic refusal of the call.
I didn't think about that. You're right. You're right. Movies.
Oh, I wasn't trying to.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I'm not
Okay.
in the game.
Yeah, good.
It turns out.
Cryptid.
Yes.
This is a classic refusal of call. We need a Merlin type figure, a wise person that's probably going to die but live on, live on in a guidance type of way, sort of like in the stars, sort of
Appear in the
Mufasa
stars,
or Obi-Wan.
Well, see,
Would you be? I don't want to die, but would you be willing to do that?
I will
Many of
only.
to die for the show.
Most of the unreleased episodes have been because there's been terrible. Like, I mean, we've released episodes with deaths, but sometimes they're just a bit too intense.
Fortunately, Dylan came back to life at the end of his last
that was
episode.
good.
Fortunately.
Well, that's good.
If you don't want to do it, Shayla could probably do it.
See, I'm happy to do it because I've got. Sorry?
Please, Cryptid, do it. I don't want to die.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy to do it. Look, I've got a pact with the bugs
Yeah.
that after I die, they will form my image if somebody needs me.
That's cool.
That's so
Do we have the
sick as
budget
hell.
for that?
I don't
we
think
need
we
to
need
pay
to pay
the
them.
ants?
It's
Oh,
more of like
no.
a community organized. thing.
Yes,
Going
yeah,
like a
it's.
giant cryptid. That's so
Look-
Oh, if it's pro bono.
Bugs don't actually take money. It's not really much use to them. It's
Right.
it's too
A Bug's Life
big.
was very anti-capitalist, I do recall now.
You know how you've been trying to bribe the ants in your house to look the other way when you eat too much ice cream?
Yes.
That they're not paying attention to that. They have no concept of what any of what you're saying means to them.
But I put like a generous amount of ice cream out for them and they come in and take
Well, that's
it.
not money. That's food.
They do leave all the coins behind.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought they were just like,
Tipping.
yeah. I thought I was getting a tip for my service.
Yeah.
Plus, like, they're into some nasty stuff.
What?
I thought that they were just like returning the favor and bribing me, not
Right, to look the other way.
Yeah,
What are they
not
up
snitch
to?
on- they've paid me not to snitch on
Okay,
them, so
yeah.
I'm not going to tell you.
Fair. Cool. Okay, so
And I'm
cryptid.
not going to be on the podcast.
Yeah, because of the the refusal of calls happened, so it's up to you to show Matt that he can.
See, Matt.
Oh, hello, Cryptid.
I've listened to the podcast,
Oh, do you?
and
Have you?
I have to
Words are hard still.
I have to say, I'm saddened that you've decided not to be part of it anymore.
I thought my actions only affected my wife emotionally. I didn't realize that they would affect other people too.
Listen, maybe we can, and I feel like maybe I'm treading on the wise person, so I'm at risk of dying here. But maybe we can just start talking about a movie that we saw this week, and you'll realize that you actually still want to be in the game. So, did anyone see Philip's Big Ranch?
Yes.
Philip's
Yes.
Big ... ranch.
Ranch.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I thought I was seeing a different movie.
See, you've got to put those ellipses.
What were you trying to go see?
Well, I went to sort of the cinema in, the creek.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dark Creek. I went
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I thought I was seeing a different movie, but it turns out it was just a regular movie theater. It was
Right.
friggin' event
You were sort of
theaters.
trying to go to get some forbidden knowledge or something.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to see a wise person, if you will.
Yeah, you were sort of getting tempted to the dark side.
Exactly. But I didn't go. I'm
That's
still with you guys. Don't worry.
Amazing. That's really good for us because we need to take on the big bad.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I will help with that.
So Philip's Big Ranch. It's really an examination of what a dog feels when they are herding sheep. But through the lens of a tractor that is on its last legs.
Which is, of course, ironic because tractors don't have legs.
Exactly. And it's all told through the point of view of the farmer, Philip, who is just trying to get some water from the well.
Yeah. But it's about the tractor, who's a metaphor
the
for
tractor.
a dog.
And of course, it's told through the point of view of Philip, but by Mary, who is recounting this tale to the police
And
years
she's
later.
an unreliable narrator as well.
Exactly. And then that's
She mostly talks about Garfield.
yeah. She's really unreliable because she doesn't stick to the subject.
Yeah.
She tells the whole story completely truthfully, and everything she says about Garfield is true. I checked. But she cannot stay on topic.
I've missed this. I've missed this. You know what?
I love talking about movies.
I'm talking about Garfield. I'm back in.
Whoa, really?
Oh.
Oh,
my
man,
gosh.
that was me.
Yeah.
I did that.
no.
I'm gonna be the one that dies.
I didn't want
Oh,
it to, I didn't
man.
want my refusal of the call to go to episode. That'd be too similar to that birthday I had, so don't want that.
Oh no.
If
It's-
if you want, Rhys, I can talk to the bugs about
I would
being
love
your
them to-
image.
That would be amazing. That'd be incredible. I'd really value that. By the way, what do the bugs think of if you know Philip's big
Well,
ranch?
I actually consulted with one of the fleas on the dog.
Yeah.
And
Jealous.
Jealous.
it
Jelly.
it was something. It was very dusty. It was a very dusty
A dusty set.
dusty
Wow.
set. But a lot of bugs are a little bit irritated that there wasn't enough screen time of the fleas. And
Right.
in all honesty, there was a lot more, but it was cut for time. And really, if you have to squint and you can see a flea jump, like on
And
the
that's
dog,
exciting for them. Yeah.
it was exciting, but the flea and I know that there was a lot more scenes.
Yeah.
There was a lot more fleas.
Because I think in the original script, it was actually all told through encounters with fleas.
Yeah.
So, like, Mary was recounting the whole tale, but only the parts that intersected with Philip going to seeing a flea but they actually removed that. So it's a bit, not great.
Yeah, and they filmed a lot of those scenes as well. There was rewrites almost up until the last day of shooting.
I heard that most of the fleas didn't really find out that their work had been cut until they were at the premiere.
Yeah, that's why they were so mad.
What do you make of the rumors that it was because the fleas couldn't stop looking into camera?
I have seen some of the test footage, and there were a few glances into the camera.
Say this: there's a reason you hire a bug consultant.
Yeah, and
They're not the best on. Naturally.
yes, I talked to them, and
Yeah.
I did I tried to give them pointers. I tried to be pick a point that's not the camera.
Yeah, right. That's a really good tip for not looking into the camera. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, you should.
They're just everyone knows fleas, massive fans of John Krasinski. So they're going
They're
going to
gym.
try it.
They're gonna
They're
gym the camera.
I gotta gym the camera.
And they get jealous that he's allowed to. In any film he's in, he's allowed to. It's in his rider.
And just circling back to the interesting tidbit that it was very dusty on set, that actually does come through in the film because instead of being told through encounters with fleas, the whole thing is told through encounters with dust. A lot of Philip was coughing because there was so much dust in the air. Garfield hates lasagna, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Garfield hates lasagna.
Well, yeah, when she would rant.
Unreliable
on.
narrator, right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot unreliable
If I
narrator.
wanted to hear about Garfield, I'd go freaking watch Garfield.
Oh yeah, sorry. Everything she says about Philip is true. Everything she says about Garfield is lies, and you have to ask one question. The police officer has to ask one question to work out who to arrest.
And it's sort of like a Bandersnatch thing of you can pick the question as a viewer.
Exactly. Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
asked Philip who should be arrested, what would Garfield say?
That I think is what the police officer should have said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead he was like, what's Garfield's thoughts on Mondays?
Which we all know them. We all know the
Yeah,
thoughts
and
on
and
Mondays.
and she was like, he loves Mondays, and I was like, yeah,
like-
we knew you were gonna say
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Mm.
Exactly. But
But otherwise, good film.
Shayla,
Yeah, look, great film.
Your fist is like sort of like digging into the table a bit there.
yeah.
Just pointing out for the listeners. 'cause they
No,
can't see.
the listeners didn't. I'm sort of just. I'm really just excited to be here with you guys. I'm excited for us to take down the big bad,
Oh my god,
which was
someone's coming.
Hmm?
You guys stay back. I'll take care of this. Hello. It's me, the host of Event Cinema's recap.
oh no, guys! The host of Event Cinema Recap is here. Get away!
I'm here to kill you with a knife.
No.
And that's what you get for trying to be a movie journalist podcast in this day and
I
age.
told my wife I wouldn't get stabbed. No.
Wait, don't do it.
No, Rhys, no!
Oh, damn. I just killed the worst one. I wanted to kill the really cool ones. Curse you. Goodbye.
Rhys, are you okay?
Rhys, no!
I'm okay. Let's just talk about an award.
No.
I didn't get to tell you, Rhys.
What?
I will do the podcast. I will.
You said that.
Oh, okay. Then fine. All right.
Rhys, no, what's one last piece of wisdom that you can share with us?
The award category for this week is best sunglasses.
Best sunglasses.
Yeah, best use of sunglasses.
Best use of sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specify.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Sorry, it's hard to remember things when
Non-visual.
blood is slowly leaving through
No, it's
your
fine.
neck.
Quick,
Should we
someone.
call someone about
No
this?
time. No time. Someone grab something to stop the blood. Sunglasses here.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Shayla. Oh, wait, you're sort of smothering me with them.
No, what? I'm just trying to stop the blood.
Oh,
No.
that's unfortunate.
I never got to
Sorry.
tell him I'd do the podcast.
Oh,
You can do the podcast, Matt.
Rhys? Is that you?
Nope, just me, a passing guy.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going?
good. You seem to have a good energy.
Thanks. My name's Tristan.
Tristan
Oh, Tristan.
Taylor.
Nice to meet you all. My name's Tristan Taylor.
Oh, well,
hello.
yeah. Hi, Tristan
Hello.
Taylor.
Nice
Wait,
to
hold
meet
on.
you.
How did you know that? That's kind of weird.
Just a lucky guess, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm kind of freaked out by that.
We happen to do a film sometimes TV.
I know. I was saying you can do it. You're great at it.
Yeah. Okay.
I've listened before.
Have you?
Oh, fan.
That's right.
Fan.
No.
Do you have thoughts?
Okay.
Well, I just think you should release all the unreleased episodes.
I did and got bad feedback.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine with that?
I just feel like then the public would be on my side.
Wow.
Oh, so you're a hater.
Yeah, I'm a hater.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, maybe
You can do the podcast, Matt, if you want it to be shit.
Tristan
Right.
Taylor, if you join us on the podcast, you'll find out what it's like.
Okay.
If you're brave enough, actually.
What's the award category for this week? Something dumb like best use of sunglasses
Oh,
in a film?
shit. Fuck.
That actually is.
Hang on a second.
You're joking.
Hang on a second. I'm about to slam you into the wall.
Ow. Ow.
Matt, stop. Just because he's the new guy.
My noggin.
My dead friend Rhys said that was what the award was. And you're going to say bad things about it? That was his dying wish.
hey, just because I'm the new guy, well, you were saying something
Yeah,
like
you're
that?
the new guy, and
Stick up for me.
Matt's been here the longest. Doesn't mean that you get to pick on him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still having trouble dealing with my emotions in a rational way.
Hey.
I am working on it though.
Dude, go call your wife.
Okay, all right.
So, who's putting on these awards? Someone like something
not
dumb like Oakley or something?
Rhys died.
Oakley?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Oakley giving the award for best use of sunglasses?
yeah, I took it out
Yep.
of the new guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're trying to
Yeah.
record a podcast.
His name's Tristan Taylor.
Hey,
Yeah, from Yu-Gi-Oh.
hey, Matt.
That's him, huh?
We're trying to record a podcast.
You guys told me to go talk to my wife.
Yeah, go talk to your wife. That implies away.
All right, fine. Off I go.
You have to keep your lives very separate, okay? Your marriage is separate from the rest of your life.
That's true. I've always said that about just things in general.
Yes.
About things in general.
Yeah.
Keep them very separate. Yeah, that's good.
Like on my plate.
No, I think
On your
I've- I
plate?
think I've been
Like
kicked off
if
the
they've got,
podcast.
if there's like
Yeah, I think the new guy.
chicken with a sauce
Oh, keep it.
and then there's rice, I don't mix them.
Like Szechuan sauce.
Could be.
Oh, it's a good sauce.
Mm.
Well,
You can. Oh, who's
you
this?
guys doing a podcast over here?
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Who are you?
Johnny.
Johnny Trivago?
That's me.
Wow, from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, and I'm here to tell you that you can win the card tournament. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
I'm not.
That's
I'm not in a card
yeah, that's not what we're
tournament.
doing.
Yeah, no,
we're doing a
we're-
podcast.
Yeah.
You guys haven't had your grandpa trapped in a VHS by a man who's rich and could just hire people to assassinate people, but instead uses curses.
No.
And
No.
Wrong group.
Not anymore.
you guys don't have
Wrong guy.
magical jewelry that
out.
lets you cheat at card games.
I do have that
Oh.
Yeah, but wrong
for
group.
Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thinking about entering a tournament soon?
No,
Oh.
Well,
I just play like small, like just games with friends, and I win like 20 cents off them.
oh, so you haven't tried doing like the card shark type thing where you're like, oh, I'm really bad, and then you do.
I do that
really
to my
good.
friends.
Oh, but you still only get 20 cents?
Well, I just say, yeah, like let's make it interesting.
Oh. Well, like that is so interesting, but Shayla, you look like you have something to say.
Wait, just Johnny Travago, did you want to record this podcast with us? We're
Oh,
covering
yeah.
Oakley's
I hope it-
award for best use of sunglasses in a film.
That's what I was hoping it was. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh.
that sounds
Sorry,
really cool.
I should have let you.
Yeah, you
that would have been good.
That would have been good, wouldn't it? Imagine if I had done a bit that
Yeah.
followed on from
I
your
would have
bit.
liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, you
Do you
guys
have
get
any
started.
experience doing podcasts?
Nope.
Ah, that's it.
I'm just gonna go lock the door that just because Matt's talking, I feel like we want to make sure that he's out there talking to his wife for a bit.
Okay, yeah.
Can't get back in for no.
That'll be
particular
good for
reason.
him emotionally, I think.
Mm.
So how do we do this? Like I say, the first nominee is something like that.
You do it however you want.
Okay, check this shit out. We got Nosferatu 6 Vampires in Space coming at ya.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yep.
All right, it looks like things have gone well to plan down here. Is everything all right up there on the space station? Can you hear me, crew? Can you hear me?
We have a problem.
Oh no. A problem in space?
Yes.
But that's so far away from where I can help you.
I drew a contract with you saying that I would be given nice meals while in space. And you have given me pumpkin soup. I only like tomato and basil.
Well, I mean,
It's red.
well, it was my mother's. my mother's recipe, and she died at a young age.
Oh.
So it's a little bit.
Oh no. Oh no, I really put my foot in it now.
I worked hard on that soup myself.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
She died dreaming that one day she would have a child who would go on to be a ground control operant for NASA who made soup for the astronauts and occasionally walked past the radio comms and asked politely if everything was going on in space.
And,
All right.
And you made it. You made your mother proud. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Who is this, by the way?
Nosferatu.
Oh, that's a funny name. Are you from Tennessee?
In a manner of speaking.
Which manner of speaking?
I'm from the Tennessee of Eastern Europe. That's what we call it.
I'm not a geologist, so I don't know much about maps.
A reference to a podcast, perhaps a month old.
Hey, what are you doing near the comms?
Nothing. Oh, jeez.
Hey, don't jam your sunglasses in the comms.
I'm not.
I'm picking up a strange signal.
Well, I'm running away, so someone else can deal with that. Bye.
Hello? You don't sound like any of the astronauts I know.
My name is Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
You have signed a contract.
Personally?
Kind of, sort of one of my minions would have gone and sort of tricked you into signing a contract, or like you were probably under a spell.
Oh, that doesn't sound legal. Don't you have to be a sound mind to sign a contract?
It is not legal.
Well,
But it
is it legally
is-
binding if it's not legal?
It's not legally binding, but it's binding.
I'm confused but intrigued.
Bang, bang, bang. I'm knocking on the door. The NASA door. Someone in there?
No.
Okay. I thought I heard someone talking about contract law disputes, but if everything's all right in NASA, off I go. Is someone cooking delicious soup? Boy, howdy, I'm going to get me some of that. Anyway, off I walk away. Bye.
Listen to me very closely. I want KFC.
I need a clarification, Nosferatu. Did you say gay FC?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There is many erotic subtexts in my persona.
That makes a lot of sense. I don't have any authority. I am just a janitor.
Are you, by any chance, gay?
Well, why are you asking? Are you
If you are, then you could fry some chicken and send it to space,
Well,
and that would work for me.
I am gay, and I make some mean chicken.
That it sounds like the contract shall be fulfilled. Also, you can send me like a picture, and I'll, maybe I'll get back to you.
All right, I'll give you a paid postage return.
That's fine. I have a lot of money.
Oh, that is definitely fine by me.
Oh, the money. But it's not useful here in space.
Yeah, so that was a really interesting movie. The Nosferatu franchise has really gone
Yeah.
places.
And people said that Cookie Monster wasn't going to be able to pull off the part, but I think he did. I think he embodied it. I wasn't even seeing Cookie Monster.
Now, I don't know about you guys. I've never met Rhys, but sometimes when I listen, I can still hear his voice, you know? Even though he died.
So
Well,
Yeah, sometimes.
he's in the corner still.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that smell is?
Very dead. Yeah, he's already stinky.
Look, I think he smelt bad before he
A
died.
little bit. We didn't want to tell him, but yeah.
Yeah, we can say it now because he's dead.
Because he's dead. And you know what they say? Speak ill of the dead.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not dead.
What?
Oh, sorry, that's just me, Tristan. Speaking.
Oh,
I have a very resonant voice.
yes.
Some people
Well, we know
mistake
that you're
for-
not dead.
Well, he
Yeah,
was
I just-
quite.
Everyone was
still.
talking about Rhys still, and I feel like I've sort of spiritually taken his role, and I was just feeling a bit overlooked. That's all.
Right, I see. Yeah. Well, I love the use of sunglasses in this movie.
Yeah, and almost jammed the communications up, so the janitor had to stop it, and then that's what leads to the big romance
Yeah.
slash fling. It's
Yeah.
not super.
The big romance slash fling. My favorite part of any rom-com.
Yeah.
Any sort
Yeah.
of romance film.
Yeah.
The fling.
I love a good fling.
It's nice
A
to
fling com.
it's nice to see a lot of the classic tropes of rom-com explored through the mechanism of interstellar communication. That was fun.
Very fun. Very fun watch.
It's definitely a new take on the meat cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the meat being the
chicken.
gay fried chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, here's a poll for the room. I don't know if we normally do polls on this show. Is this something I can do?
I'm just a guy.
Look, you guys take the pod however you want. If you want to say, I don't know, make it not good,
Mm-hmm.
do that.
Okay,
Do
interesting.
that. Though I do want it to be
Worse
good. I
than it
don't want
already
to-
is. Incredible. I don't know how that. As Tristan,
I don't
think
want
that would be
to-
hard.
I don't
How
want
many
to,
how many Yu-Gi-Oh references do you normally use to one podcast?
None, and we want so many. So I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm trying to sabotage the podcast in any way, shape, or form. But I really just want you guys to feel comfortable. Here.
Okay, great. Quick poll before we see the next clip. Which is your favorite GFC? The gay fried chicken or the global financial crisis?
Ooh.
Mine used to be the global financial crisis, but then I had a change of heart.
What was that look?
Changes in money? Is that what it is? No.
You got a heart transplant? I feel like you made a really on the nose joke that none of us got.
Almost, you could almost say so
Oh.
on the nose that it was televised in advance.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's Yu-Gi-Oh, isn't it? Oh.
Right,
Oh,
that's
the
the
heart of the
spell card.
cards?
No, change of heart is a card.
It is a card. It's a magic.
You get to
card.
take the other person's.
Magic card?
Wait, no, that's
Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh are different things.
yeah, yeah.
No,
but
there's a
the
magic
offset of
subtype
Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh my
in
God.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
cards. They usually have a green border.
That's
Wonderful,
why-
and
that's
that's
why they-
exactly the type of thing that we want on the pod.
Well, great. Let's.
Yeah.
Wait, we haven't done a full
we
whip
haven't
around.
done a full
Yeah.
For me, it's gay FC,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, I know a lot of gay insects, and
Yeah.
I'm also, you know,
Dude.
I'm wear gay, so I'm gay like once a month.
Yeah, right. And do you know any banker insects that
Oh.
prefer the GFC?
Well,
The global financial crisis?
see, there are a few bookworms that are they're actually check bookworms,
Okay.
and yes, they're very big fans.
Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh reference?
No,
Okay.
it's just I know actual check bookworms.
And do you know any gay banker bugs who are sort of they're a toss-up.
See, the thing with bugs, and I said I know a few gay ones,
Yeah.
is they don't really go by the labels that
Right.
humans
That makes sense.
kind of put on them.
Yeah.
But yes, most of them are incredibly gay.
Okay.
Like
Even the bankers.
if we put our own spin on them,
Yeah.
they're so gay,
Great.
especially the bankers.
Oh, really? That's
There's
something about being so formal in their day job makes them really want to let loose.
They make money flamboyant somehow.
Wow. They
And
make capitalism flamboyant.
yes,
That's impressive.
yes.
Well, I guess that's just sort of WWE, isn't it?
Well, you're not wrong.
My favorite is the Great Financial Crisis.
The gay financial crisis?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, the gay financial crisis, and I find that it's really good because
Yes,
Finish the thought?
yes, please.
they really
No, don't finish the thought.
yeah.
Thought aborted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bad. It's just a really I'm trying to think of a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh. And then I was like, well, I know the smallest bit about Magic the Gathering, but the only thing I could reference is no one would. It's so far off. No
Give
one
it
would.
a go.
Okay,
Give it
I
a go.
really like how they take command of.
A reference to the commander format of game.
It's good because I explained it. It's good because I
I
explained
thought you were gonna say like gay Sparrowland or something.
it. That too.
Gay
I miss Matt.
Spellland.
I miss Matt.
You only knew him for such a short time, and
I know.
he threw you into a wall.
And I thought he was bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just sometimes I hear his voice and I'm reminded of him.
No, but he's locked outside.
Yeah, I could hear him too. He's like talking loudly to his wife.
I just wanted to. Oh, yeah, that's right. The podcast has gone off track. We need to listen to the next clip.
What? What's that? No one listened. No one listened to him.
Oh, sorry. That was me,
That
Tristan.
was you.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
thought now was a good time after the.
It must be really good for the format that one of the hosts is dead, one of the hosts
Is out of the room.
is locked out of the room, and Shayla definitely doesn't have an ulterior motive to make the podcast worse.
It's almost.
Hey,
I was-
at least we have a guest that's a consultant for bugs.
Hey,
Exactly. That's the only thing that's going right with my plan.
All right, the next nominee. Hold on. I can do it however I want.
That's a good thing. None of the hosts are gonna stop.
The next nomination, in reference to an old Australian mascot called Pluck a Duck, it's Fuck a Duck. That's funny. See, I think the podcast should be doing more stuff like that. I think that's a really funny concept.
Yes.
How do we feel about Duel Masters?
Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh reference?
No, that's a more obscure trading card game. I just thought we could get super
Shadowfist?
niche.
Shadowfist, that's a good one.
Oh, okay.
I think that
Oh, okay.
I think that we should listen to the clip.
No. We
That's
don't
how I
need to.
feel about it.
No.
Shayla says we can go harder on obscure card game.
Oh no,
And
I'm tripping over and accidentally pressing the play button. I haven't quite hit it yet. Oh no, I'm landing on it. Play.
You know, I'm a virgin.
I know.
Quack, quack, quack.
Yes. You tell me every week that I come here and I give you peas.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, if you know any nice ducks.
You're the only duck that I know, and
What was that? And you what?
look, I'm a humble chicken, and
Hey, you're not that humble. You've got ready supply of peas.
well,
Quack.
I like to give. I get, so I give. But there's some things that you shouldn't give unless you're asked.
I agree.
Look, see, there's something that I probably shouldn't go into,
Okay.
but I will.
Uh-oh.
I have a cloaca.
Uh-huh.
And as a duck,
Uh-huh.
you don't.
Okay. Good to know.
Because I was taught in school, in chicken school,
Yeah.
I was taught by Rooster Ted that ducks actually have, well, depending on their sex, penis or a vagina.
Right.
And I can't tell your sex. So
I don't know.
what you've got.
I don't me neither. I'm a virgin.
Have you you've got quite a long neck. Like have you
Have
you tried looking, seeing what's there?
No.
You're
I
not
think
you're not interested?
I'd be too embarrassed.
Well, if
Here's
you,
what I was imagining would happen.
okay, I'm listening.
You take me on a series of wacky adventures to try and get me ready for the dating world.
Yes.
I wax my feather chest.
Oh yes, yes.
I try to hit on a lady duck at a pond. And I accidentally, some physical comedy thing ensues. I don't know, just something. I just need the push to get out of my little like. That's why I keep telling you I'm a duck virgin.
I guess I was reading the signals wrong. I thought you were just trying to get in on me, and
No, we're pals. We're friends.
see, the problem is I've fallen in love with you. Hey, is
There's
somebody
two people in the bushes.
what are they
watching
doing in
us.
the bushes?
Sorry, I'm just a little pig. I was just being.
It's me, Daryl Simmons, and my friend Red Simon. At some point, Red Simons will hit the gong, and you guys will judge you for how you've done. But ignore us for now.
Okay,
Red
well,
Simmons hasn't hit the gong
We
yet.
just ignored Daryl's
Wait.
and Red and that pig.
And
I don't know which one it's from.
I'm gonna
I
Google myself real quickly.
well,
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry. I'm just so distracted by the sunglasses on that pig.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I look
Hey,
pretty cool.
I know you fell in love with me, but I wanna
I call dibs on the pig.
what?
I call dibs on
I'm
the pig.
marrying it already. Hey, will you marry me, pig?
No.
Quack?
I called dibs. No, sorry. I apologize. That was a little bit rude.
See,
A little bit rude.
I just proposed.
Yeah.
I didn't call
I think,
dibs.
yeah, proposal. I mean,
know
they're
what?
both pretty presumptuous. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had a conversation with either of you, but at least a proposal is kind of nice.
You know what?
Something that you want to hear from someone who I guess wants to sleep with you rather than I call dibs.
You know what? I'm really sorry. That was very rude of me.
Yeah.
Hey.
Would you like some peas?
Damn, that's a good opening line. If you're an animal,
but-
that's a really good opening
Yeah.
line. Hey, chicken, are you a virgin?
Okay, look, I might be a virgin.
You might.
Because you've got some like toxic ideas around.
Okay, look.
Just that sometimes when you build it up so much in your mind, you can sort of get carried away. a little
Like,
bit.
are you a virgin if you've laid an egg?
Ah, the gong's gone. What
and
is
so,
that?
officers,
Back?
that's what Garfield is about.
That is a really good clip, and those sunglasses really do work on that pig.
Yeah, they really did. Honestly, if that pig was a human, I think that I still
That
wouldn't
pig
want to
was
see.
human.
I still wouldn't want to
would
sleep
want
with them. but-
to have a photo shoot with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't know the pig in the movie, but I did know the brainworm that inhabited the pig.
There was a brainworm in that pig.
Yeah. It's my friend Chuck, and I just happened to be on set, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I'm bringing you with me." And then next thing I know, crawls in a pig ear.
I actually heard
Wow.
about this from one of my alternate news websites. The pig was doing some method acting and basing his performance in the movie on RFK Jr.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, actually, I think I do remember that the brainworm had a conversation with the pig before they went in the ear.
Mm-hmm,
So it was consensual.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
That's good. And did the brainworm do some method acting? Like, did it go and learn from RFK's brainworm?
Look, Chuck is a cousin of
Okay.
RFK's
So
brainworm.
sort of similar.
They
They know
email.
each other. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what type of podcast this is, but don't we all think it's really brave of RFK to just constantly go out and say that he's not at all qualified for the job, but looks forward to doing as much damage as possible? Isn't that brave?
So brave.
Totally. And Shayla, how much do you normally get into current political issues of the time?
Honestly, a little bit. It's a lot of the episodes that we haven't released, but
Okay.
hey,
Would that be good for me to go into?
yeah, no, you should definitely go into it. Just before you do
Yeah.
though, Cryptid, I think that there's some ants outside who are wanting your consulting.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. They're not deadly ants.
Yeah, well, the only deadly ants are in, the Amazon. We all know that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm definitely not working with Amazon as well as
Event
That's
cinemas
true.
and Birch Carroll and Coyle.
yeah.
I will go check on these ants. I was going to consult with them about an image of Rhys anyway, so
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're here for, actually.
yeah, no, I'll be
We really want to bring him back.
yeah, I'll be right back. I'll just take this spare key with me.
You don't need to do that.
Oh, look, I have a thing. I get scared about doors.
Sure,
being able
yeah.
to open.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I'm just gonna take this spare key and I'll be right back.
Awesome. And I'll just jam this chair underneath the...
Not a pair of
Door.
sunglasses.
There's a pair of sunglasses on the chair.
Oh, hey, Cryptid.
Oh, hey,
Am I allowed back in yet?
I have this key.
No, my mic's further away because I'm outside.
Yeah. No, Matt, I have a key. It's not, the door's not moving.
Oh my god.
But also, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Well, I don't know if it's bad news, but I think you've been replaced. Yeah.
Are they doing as many Yu-Gi-Oh references as I would do?
How many would you normally do?
A lot, but then it mostly gets vetoed and cut out by Rhys and Shayla.
Well, there is a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh references, some Magic the Gathering references.
We need to hear who wins the award.
Oh, I am just gonna go.
It's me, Rhys, talking through these ants.
That Rhys.
Oh,
Let me in.
Yes.
Let me in.
No, I'm
Let this
outside with
door-
you.
I was going to say a bit about the door, but okay.
I'm outside with you
I
because
was
that's where the ants are.
I was going to mention it feels like the door has been jammed by a chair with some sunglasses.
Well, I could crawl underneath the door and move the chair away because I'm ants now.
Oh,
and
that'd be
ants can
very
lift.
helpful. Thank you.
If I were Rhys, I would not be able to lift the chair. Too weak.
Yeah, so anyway, Event Cinemas, I've got everyone out. It's only me and two people who are not accustomed to any sort of film, as far as I know.
good.
Okay, so I get to work with you guys now.
That's right. You get to be front. You get to work at the Lolly Bar.
Oh,
Yes.
My dream.
Yes. Who wouldn't want to
Ever since I
sell overpriced magnums?
Exactly. Ever since I watched Willy Wonka as a child, that's all I wanted to do, sell candy. That's what got me into film in the first place.
Yes,
And
exactly.
Rhys and Matt, they never want to hear that. They never want to hear my ideas about how to incorporate candy into the podcast. Wait, what's this? There's ants coming underneath the door.
Shayla, you have made a mistake.
What? Is that
Sorry,
you?
no, that's me, Tristan.
Oh, Tristan.
Saying that you didn't secure the chair firmly enough.
Oh, I knew I should have put more sunglasses on it.
Oh, there's. Why are there like 5 pairs of sunglasses on this chair? Oh, by the way, the essence of whatever was left of Rhys is in these ants that moved this chair.
Totally.
Why was the
I
chair
know.
there?
Is that my arch enemy, Johnny? Why is Johnny sitting in my seat, guys? Yeah, that's right, Matt. I'm sitting in your seat, and I'm getting to do Yu-Gi-Oh references now. You don't even know as much about Yu-Gi-Oh as I do, Johnny. Oh yeah? Ask
no.
me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm not gonna stop you. All right then, Johnny. Let's see here. Who is Marek Ishtar's sister? If
Oh,
you're so smart about
The ants are eating them from head to toe.
Oh,
no.
No, my 2 new co-hosts. No, Event Cinema, I gotta call you back. Hey guys.
Hey,
Matt, the time is now to Tristan's dead, but it's me, Rhys, talking through the
Wait,
ants.
shit, that was Tristan Taylor?
Tristan Taylor, yes. No, we don't have time for that. Matt, only you can read the winner of tonight's award. I will spell it out in the ants.
Oh, gee. Oh, jeez. Why? The ants are saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles Beyond Time?
No, then, Shayla, please come back
Yes.
to the light side.
No, I'm gonna get to work at the candy bar.
No.
Excellent. My takeover of It's Anonymous to be nominated is complete. You will now be absorbed into the Event Cinemas recap and the Birch Cow Coil Wrapped.
Are those paying jobs?
No.
Oh.
No, we just have, we've got 15 followers on Instagram.
That is more than we have.
Only just.
Only just. But guys, please. Look, you don't have to join me, but if you do, then I'll be happy about it. I didn't want to I didn't want to turn my back on you all.
Shayla contacted me and asked if there was any way we could get rid of Rhys. And we cooked up a plan.
Yep.
oh, so that was all part of your plan all along?
Yeah, I've been fully evil this whole time. I wasn't just sucked in with getting my dream job.
And just to check Ghost Event Cinemas, the plan was go into his house.
I'm not a
and
ghost.
stab
Did you
him.
say ghost? Host.
Host, yeah.
Oh, I heard ghost earlier. I was outside, so that tracks.
Come into his house, stab his neck, then get Matt to leave and talk to his wife for a while. Then get Cryptid to go outside and let Matt back in after being locked out. Then have the dead Rhys try to get Matt to read the award. But Matt, having been so corrupted by his rivalry with Johnny, has already decided to read out a Yu-Gi-Oh thing instead, thus fully vanquishing even the spirit of Rhys from the face of the earth.
Did you know that I would say Battles Beyond Time instead of Duels Beyond Time, which is the actual name?
Of course I knew. I know it all.
And do you know
especially the
last
filming
name of the host
schedule.
from Saturday?
No,
Yeah, it's Saturday? No.
the filming schedule of Event Cinema. The film, what do they call the show times? I know those, but only from each Wednesday of the week. If you look them up on Tuesday or Monday, they won't be there yet. I don't know them yet.
It's I have to give it to you. That's a lot of moving parts that you've just That's a lot of juggling that you've done.
And that's why Event Cinemas Recap is the biggest movie podcast in the world. Ever heard of It's an Honor to Be Nominated?
Not anymore.
Oh no, time assassination again.
Oh.
That's been another episode of Event Cinemas Recap. I've been Mr. Movie Man Tyler Bring. And I've been joined by a bug consultant,
Cryptid.
and
Shayla Derwent.
yes, and Matthew Matthews.
Who embarrassingly got the movie title of the Yu-Gi-Oh film wrong and now has to cede his knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh to Johnny, even though Johnny's dead.
Johnny
now.
is eaten by ants. Now, Matthew, instead of podcasting, how would you like to be a ticket taker at Event Cinemas?
Wow, would I sort of like get to talk to people about films on their way into the cinema?
If they don't walk past you.
I could do that.
Great. Now, we're going to end the episode like we end every single episode by saying a quote from our favorite entrepreneur.
Are we all saying it together?
That's right. Our favorite entrepreneur, the business mogul, Pandas Ahoy. And his quote...
When
When the bowling.
The what?
When the bowling.
The bowling.
bowling
Gets really big. That's show business.